Hi, my name is Tim Piper, and I'm a counselor at Fleming College. Welcome to Accessible Education Services. Now that you're registered with Accessible Education Services, or AES, you will need to meet with your counselor to develop an accommodation plan. We have an important package to give to you during this meeting. This package contains a helpful to-do list so you can keep track of tasks you need to follow up on regarding your accommodation plan. Other documents in your AES package include the Informed Consent and Confidentiality Agreement and tip sheets on how to access your accommodations. Let's briefly explain these AES documents so we get you off to a good start at Fleming. When you meet with your AES counselor, there will be a lot of information to go over. This is why we provide the My To-Do list. While you and your counselor discuss your accommodation plan, you can check off items you need to follow up on. Your counselor will go over the Informed Consent and Confidentiality Agreement with you. Your right of privacy is very important to us, and we will discuss the limitations of confidentiality so you can make an informed decision about the information you share in counseling. We will discuss how we store your personal information and how we manage sharing your information within your circle of care. This circle of care is your counselor and their Fleming Counseling and AES colleagues. Additional information in the Informed Consent and Confidentiality Agreement will be discussed in your meeting with your counselor about sharing your information with your teachers and anonymously for internal AES research purposes in which your identifying information has been removed. This agreement explains what counseling services and AES are, as well as your right to refuse or withdraw consent. We will keep a copy of the signed page in your file here at AES. If you are granting consent for your counselor to share information with your faculty or others, such as your parents, a permission form is in your package to serve that purpose. Also in your AES package are tips on booking test accommodation, note-taking, and other accommodations. If you have test accommodations, read over the Reminders to Students Using Test Accommodations handout in your AES package. You can book your test accommodations online for every test you need accommodations for, but you need to do so 1 week in advance of the scheduled test. Many students schedule all their test accommodations at the beginning of the semester. This may help you avoid missing the required 1 week advance scheduling of your test accommodations. Be aware, though, that if extra time on tests is one of your accommodations, some teachers already provide built-in extra time for some of their tests, and you won't need to book in extra time for some tests. Check your course outline or ask your teacher to confirm this. The note-taking accommodation handout points out that if your teachers are providing their lecture notes to students, then those notes should be sufficient to study from. If there are no teacher's notes provided or you feel they are insufficient, speak with your AES counselor about note-taking accommodation options, such as recording your classes or note-taking express. If you plan to record your classes, discuss this with your teacher beforehand. There is a recording agreement in your AES package which can be used to confirm the terms of recording your lectures. Another accommodation is a service called Note-Taking Express, which allows students to send audio recordings and PowerPoints to the service, and within 48 hours, registered students will receive a set of notes from Note-Taking Express. Meet with your AES counselor to learn more about recording classes and Note-Taking Express, and any other accommodations which might be relevant to you, such as extensions on assignment deadlines or memory aids for tests. Lastly, we have included the Using the Bursary for Students with Disabilities for Reimbursement form in the AES package. New students who are OSAP eligible can be reimbursed for psychoeducational assessments or computers they have purchased before school starts. This form provides information about eligibility and the process for accessing the bursary. After your appointment with your counselor, you will leave with the AES package containing all the documents discussed in this video. If you have follow-up questions after you leave the meeting, your counselor has provided you with their business card in the package. For more information on AES services, there is a link to our webpage through the Fleming College website. The team at Accessible Education Services looks forward to meeting with you and helping you with your success at Fleming College.